Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Casual Play, Casual Help, episode 57. In the last two episodes, with me playing Horus, we did pretty good. We got 2 wins. And in today's episode, we'll see. For today, we will be looking at Hou Yi, Defender of the Earth. On to skins, as always, the standard. Palette swap. Palette swap with additional features.
Hou Yi,
Flare tech, if you like more bright mech colors, I guess.
I fight for righteousness.
Heaven's Arrow, if you like the heavens and blue and gold. Horukai, if you like orcs. I like to swap between these two.
Come to me, my spirit animal.
Totem Collar, which is a really cool unlimited skin. Because with this skin, they do like a whole bunch of different added effects for his abilities. We won't necessarily go into them, because you gotta almost see it to understand. Moon's Groom, which is the other half to Sun's Bride with Chang'e, because both Hou Yi and Chang'e are lovers. So if you have a friend that plays Chang'e and has the Sun's Bride skin, you can play as Moon's Groom. So there you go.
Choice.
Spirit Sun, if you like something that looks like I guess an ice elf, or maybe like a Oni, like somewhat. That, yeah, if you just like looking like this.
This forest needs protecting.
Selvin Sentinel, if you like the woods and druidic stuff, this is for you. And also his special skin thing that he can do is turn into a bush, so that's pretty fun.
Here yet?
Handsome Hunter is just a palette swap of Moon's Groom, which I think is just pretty stupid.
your huckleberry.
Grim Eclipse, if you like black and red and cowboy attire, which I think it's a part of the Grim theme from Guan Yu, Hades, Nox, and then of course Hou Yi.
Let's get this over with. Chang'e and immortality are waiting.
Prince of the Night, which I guess also coincides with Chang'e's vampire skin. I mean, if you like bat stuff and the darkness, this one's for you.
It's time.
And the 2 limited skins that you can't get anymore, Iron Crow, which looks pretty neat,
fight back the corruption together.
and the Hunter, which is almost like a cyberpunk-esque type thing, I would think. But anyway, off to abilities. We have the first one, Ricochet. Hou Yi fires a powerful shot, and if you aim at a wall, it can bounce off. And with each bounce, you gain plus 40% bonus damage, up to a maximum of 2 bounces. And if an enemy is marked by your 2, which is Mark of the Golden Crow, they are stunned. And with Mark of the Golden Crow, you mark an enemy. Marked enemies take extra damage for every 10% of their missing health from Hou Yi's abilities and basic attacks. And I don't remember when this bit was added, but I don't think it was there initially. Marked enemies, including stealth gods, are visible to Hou Yi on his mini-map, and they last for 10 seconds. Hou Yi's third ability, Dive Bomb, which is rarely used to do damage. It's more of a get-out-of-jail-free card. You just jump up into the air, then you can land on a ground AoE, dealing damage, and if the target has Mark of the Golden Crow, they are knocked back. And his ultimate, Sunbreaker, shoots 9 arrows into the sky, striking suns, which then fall down in an AoE, doing damage, and doing. Does it do slow, or is it just to the marked? Okay, so people are slowed for 20%, and if someone's marked with the Golden Crow, they take an additional 20%. So there you go. And Hou Yi's passive, Sun Touched. After taking a critical hit, Hou Yi can't be critically hit again for 3 seconds. This makes him an absolute pain against other hunters that are building crit. For like I always say, hunters that go more than 2 are pretty much bad. because I myself go the typical 2 of Deathbringer for additional critical damage, and Wind Demon for percent penetration, and isn't just attack speed that gets increased, but I think movement speed as well. So regardless, I don't go overboard with when I build crit. Oh yeah, the Rambo skin for Uller. I mean, I like the skin. It looks really good. The machetes being replaced for Uller's axes. I just don't like the voice. It doesn't even doesn't almost sound remotely close to Sylvester Stallone. I think I might have mentioned that gripe in another video. I can't remember. And also another getting flamed from last episode of me not having watched Stranger Things. I haven't seen any of the Rambo movies. But I mean I know that they're classics. It's just fall into the same trap of just not having enough time to watch them.
For righteousness.
And I haven't played Hou Yi in a pretty long time, so me hitting his first ability Ricochet might not hit half the time. I haven't really done specificities on what gods are in correlation to abilities or basic attacks. Hou Yi is a hybrid of basic attacks and abilities, because his main bread and butter is Mark of the Golden Crow and Ricochet for the stun. And also, what makes him so deadly is when people are marked with the Golden Crow and have a lot of health missing, because he be able to deal additional damage, and not to mention on top of that if you got crit. So needless to say, Hou Yi is a very powerful hunter. Let's see who we're up against. Oh, Sasano. And as always, the Sasano is over Diamond, so you know that guy literally plays nothing else but Sasano. And the reason why people do that is because he's broken. I mean, just all the damage that you can do with him is ridiculous. And if I remember correctly, stating from memory, his passive, if you do 4 abilities, then your next ability will do increased damage. But his old passive, which was each ability on cooldown, you gain movement speed, so not necessarily that good. But either way, we go in Bluestone Pendant. And as always, getting Odysseus Bow, because you just can't beat that lightning poke damage.
Hello.
Greetings and farewell.
Yeah, this is what Ricochet looks like,
Hello.
being aimed
Preserve what joy.
at walls and all that. And it almost seems like it goes farther. I think it does. Yeah, more talented people will be able to pull off ricochets than me. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the title of Casual Play, Casual Help, there's not really meta-esque strategies going on here.
Sorry, I was at the gym.
So what you see here is just a casual person trying his best. That. No beehives for a Muzen. No, thank you. Now within this match, you're gonna have to pay special attention to Kefri, because his ultimate can save somebody from death. I ain't staying for that.
I'll be right back.
And this is Hou Yi's ultimate's AoE, which if we're lucky will probably be combining with Odin's ultimate, which keeps them contained in one area.
Ultimate is ready.
Ultimate is ready.
Okay. That went absolutely nowhere. Because the bad thing about having two Odins in a match is that when one ults, the other one's gonna ult, so...
Enemy ultimate dead.
Why does the Mazen Cobb have his hives like that? Go away. Go away. This is bad hive placement. I don't like it.
Be right back.
Yikes.
Oh man, that's why Mazen Cobb is doing so well. He
I'm gonna be honest. I don't
already
think
got
anyone's
Crusher.
surprised. Did somebody
That's
report that guy?
pathetic. This.
Aren't they precious?
This is Sasano ult.
Don't worry, champ. I'm
Alright.
sure you helped.
I'm really surprised that Oda made it out of there. Don't tell me that Mazen Cobb's already going for Earthseeker. He does that to be such a douchey move.
Out of mana.
Speaking of running sprees, we've got one coming up.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Because I outplayed him to the highest degree. He thought I was just gonna be basic attacking, but then I was like Ricochet, which I think might be might be a bit of a complex move.
If my arrow misses, it is because they were not supposed to die today.
And that is a perfect excuse for why I missed some of my abilities. Because they weren't meant to die today. Or at least not at that moment. You hood the hunter, man. Go. Okay, good. Okay, good. Mazen Cobb's not going Heartseeker. He is going Transcendence, so that's going to pose a bit of a problem. For with Transcendence and the stacks that you get a lot of power, which then delegates over to your ability damage. And with Mazen Cobb being a Mazen Cobb, doesn't really bode well. Isn't it grand that people can't when people can't move?
You should probably stop dealing with that guy.
Do not lose faith.
Oh
My soul
man,
is prepared.
I didn't think he had the range on me. Oh well.
Yikes.
Will you ever keep up?
Well, it makes me sad. Dang it, Odin! Ruined everything. What are people even building? Okay, I don't know what Kepri's doing at the moment, but kind of looks like Odin's going more of the Guardian build at the current moment, and also Kepri. So, hooray!
Ultimate is ready.
Sorry about that. And the panic ult from Sasano. Alright.
You got moxie, kid. I'll give you that one.
Didn't mean to do that.
Double the kills, double the bills.
Oh, that's cute. Amazon Cobb came back after running away.
It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. The chef. That's my boy right
he is
there.
already-
He can frag anyone.
They feed on
I do not understand this Amazon Cobb's hive placement. It's like he wants his hives to get destroyed. I don't understand why.
Aren't they precious?
We get this while we can. Or not. Yeah, but we're not, it's fine too. Sad.
Be right back. Ultimate is ready.
How on earth did he pop that one off?
To be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised. Yikes.
May these arrows be silent.
Aren't they?
Well, this isn't necessarily looking too great.
Complete control.
Dang it, Sasano, you don't even need attack speed.
Will you ever keep up?
Oh man, Amazon Cub's just gone. It's gone dummy up all the penetration items. That
Ultimate
does
is
not
ready.
bode well.
Support that guy.
got ulted.
The voices
Oh,
are telling
man.
me to keep going.
And we haven't... Yeah, we haven't killed a Muslim. Of course we haven't.
That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
Who puts... Oh, nothing. Wait, did he run into that?
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped. You should probably stop queuing with that guy.
Thanks, guys. Probably wasn't going to survive that.
If my arrow misses, it is because they were not supposed to
Did
die.
somebody report that guy?
Enemy ultimate down.
Shatter away.
Someone on the other team?
These arrows will be silenced.
It was the beating that he deserved, but not the one that he needed. Oh, great. He figures that Kepri would ult himself.
Twice the carnage.
Yep, this is exactly what happens when people don't main any other gods. You just make the rest of the game cancer for everybody else.
Can you ever keep up?
2 for 1. Speaking of killing sprees, we've got one coming up. To be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised. It's a dog out there.
And of course my teammates want to surrender.
My arrow misses because they were not supposed to die.
Well, that happened. Well, anyway, as always, hope you've learned something, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.